Alrighty then, it's time for Team Battle Fizz. You never thought I'd say that, huh? Question 1. Yeah, he's never had a team battle. Question 2. Really, in the 2 years that he's been released, I've never made a team battle Fizz. Even I'm surprised. Considering the fact that I actually do play him more than you think. Anyways, attack. I think my masteries this one were Magic Pen Red, Armor Yellow, Ability Power Quince, I think, and no Magic Resistance Blues and no whatever. Ability Power Quince, Magic Resistance Blues, and my masteries were 21-9. So I start off blue. Jarvan wants to try to kill me. He almost does. And my entire team collapses on him and trying to kill him because he's pretty much trapped. However, everybody's level 1 and it becomes a massive ass brawl. Now, here's going to be several problems that occur here. Me, I'm waiting for my potions, but I'm going to come back in for this fight. Vayne follows in, Ziggs just retreats, which I felt he shouldn't have done that. If he had joined the fight, we would have probably been able to pick off a few kills without having to risk ourselves so much. The Janna gets killed. I'm about to get killed. Vayne got killed. So 3 kills for them, 2 kills for us. That sucks ass. So bad situation already in the beginning. I lost my blue. Jarvan is ahead jungle wise. However, you're gonna see one thing. That this Jarvan is ridiculously aggressive. He may be getting early kills, but it's not gonna pay off due to just how aggressive he becomes. Sure, I failed my wall hop, but then I eventually just get back into the roots of how it's done. I go through the wall. That's just roll replay bug. Anyways, bottom lane gets a double kill and resets the lane essentially. Here's one of the best things about Ziggs. I mean, Fizz. His damage is ridiculously high. He is one of those types of junglers or characters that's whose auto attacks and abilities do pretty much half your health in like 2 seconds. Ziggs was warned that Jarvan was coming, didn't heed it, and gets almost killed. I go and see if I can kill the Jarvan, but I don't have enough mana to do much. I was hoping maybe I could stab him and apply red and pick him off, but no. Get myself in a bad situation. Jarvan almost kills me. Well, he kills me right here, but he dies as a result as well. So it was a trade-off. It works better for me, though, because I need a snowball in a sense. I'm going for Spectral Wraith because I felt, maybe this item will help me clear faster. I don't necessarily jungle too often with Fizz. I lane with him. Surprise, surprise. Either way, we fail at ganking Jarvan. He made good use of his EQ flash. However, the Ziggs once more got himself caught. Yeah, pushing down mid, just taking on this farm. It's gonna help me a lot. Ideally for Fizz in the jungle, if I don't do so well or don't get super fed, I go sort of hybrid offensive defensive. Anyways, I finally reached level 6, and this is where Fizz's ganking becomes ridiculously strong. And I'll mention his pre-6 ganking because I kind of ignored that. Hoping for the Diana to engage on the Ziggs so I can counter engage with my Shark. I'm hoping he gets hit with Q and the Diana follows it up with an ultimate. Bam, kids. There you go. I walk in, throw them a fish. I'm in range and just start stabbing the shit out of her. We keep her close to us where we can deal a majority of much of damage. She turns around to see if she can kill the Ziggs before she dies. Nope, she gets killed. That's one of the strengths of Fizz. He is a jungler with a very powerful means of initiating or counter initiating. Thus, he has a really powerful gank mechanic. It's really strong, really long range and CC, though it's tricky to use because if you don't use it appropriately or if you miss, then it's just going to fizzle. I mean, if you use it long range and nobody's in a position to take advantage of it, especially as Fizz, here we go, we do it again. There, I completely missed my thing. What happened there is one of my classic blunders. It's where I move my camera too fast to one side and I press space to reset the camera back onto me, but as I pressed it I released the shark, so as my camera became fixated back on me, the cursor changed. Whatever, I just had to burn flash to make sure to pick up the kill. Anyways, one of Ziggs most strongest Fizz's most strongest things, they have kind of similar sounding names, is that he can tower dive like a boss in early game and deal lots of damage. Tower dive in, get a hit, and before you get shot by a tower, you just use E. Hopefully, your teammate can use the advantage. I mean, that advantage to kill them. Like you're gonna tank one shot and maybe even a second one as it's about to strike you, dodge it, and during the time that's occurring, your teammate can deal more damage, CC the target, and hopefully pick it up. It's a great thinking. Unfortunately, there's no examples of that here. That you may have seen it in other games, or been you're a Fizz player and you know what I'm talking about. Thankfully, my bottom lane is getting kills while their bottom lane is just failing. Look at the item build the whatchamacallit, the Quinn has. She's not gonna do anything this game, essentially. Her gold is low and she's wasting it all on Doran's blades. So she's got nothing. Me, on the other hand, I'm like, the Jarvan is crushing me gold-wise because of all the murder blood. But he built Spirit of the Lizard Elder, and he's building what seems to be tankiness. Anyways, I know Nami's got a ward here, so I'm just gonna, stab the shit out of her and try to kill her. I dodge Diana's Q, go in, just throw the shark point blank, and we just fucking mutilate her. Diana, 2 kills for me, hooray. So we've pretty much won the lanes. The jungle, it was bad for me at first, but then the Jarvan's much more ahead. However, I've spread the love instead of taking everything, even though I understandably have the second highest kill, or actually the highest kill ratio. We catch Jarvan. He's going to escape, though, because there was nobody around to catch him. And I just called off my team to stop chasing, because at this point it's kind of pointless. You might not believe what I'm building, but I'm building whatever they call it, spooky ghosts item. Why for? Because Jarvan, especially the fucking Jarvan, is slippery beyond balls. So I want to catch him and murder his ass. Our Vayne is rampaging. She's gonna pretty much be. She is the anchor of this game. He's gonna win it for us. Though I'll be able to probably take out the MVPs and whatever, hopefully. Even though my item build leaves much to be desired. Even I am not that fond of it. Though, understandably, I felt I wasn't getting enough gold as fast as I had hoped for. Yeah, though probably I should have just kind of been more patient with my gold spend. In the future, I'll probably try not to spend my gold on the spirit items for Fizz. They're all pretty much universally terrible for him. The lizard doesn't do shit for him, and the spectral wraith kind of feels super wasted. So Spirit Stone maybe, or if I can fucking force it, I'll try a boots on him. But it's really hard because Fizz has no sustain, and if Fizz has no sustain, he takes a ass kicking from the jungle. So I have to find an alternative. Even cloth armor so I can go for an hourglass. I use spooky ghosts. I catch, the Nami, but I don't engage because they're all here, especially the Jarvan, who seems to do the most damage. And for some reason, Yorick decides to teleport like 10 feet in front of himself, and we just kind of retreat. Now we're kind of, spread out, and Jarvan goes all in on me, and I just stab the shit out of him, and I avoid him. So here's the problem with the Jarvan so far is he's ridiculously aggressive, and he went on me. So I'm actually hoping to bait his sorry ass out. I told my team, let's get ready to fight. They're still here. I know they're probably going to try to engage on me. There he goes. He uses his ult on me. I'm like, okay. So CC him, and I hope they take him down, because in my opinion, he's the biggest threat right now. He gets taken out so goddamn easily, and then the rest of my team follow up, slaughter the Nami. Like that, Diana wants to try to see if she could cherry pick me, but it's to no avail. I turn around, stab her in the brains. Now we just give chase to the Yorick and what's his face, Quinn. Quinn got away. She has 3 Doran's blades and a Bloodthirster now. Surprisingly, she's got a Bloodthirster, which she got the gold somewhere up her ass. Either way, now I can actually buy stronger AP items. I already bought a Blast Wand, and now I'm going to build a what I call Rabadon's Death Cap. I'm actually starting to get a stream of gold, and that last triple kill really helped me out. And this solo lane will get me closer to my goal. I didn't get to use Spooky Ghost all that often this match, though. I used it there to try to see if I killed a Nami. I go all gung-ho on her and don't manage to do it. For support, that was kind of worthless. Either way, it's all fine. All good and fine. My team has tower advantage, we have kill advantage, and then they tower dive my team completely. Jarvan went through the wall, but I forgot to show that. He tower dives too damn hard. I come just in time to become the clean shoot. Diana can't duel me, so I'm gonna kill her, and then Jarvan's gonna re-engage on the Riven, and he realizes, holy crap, Fizz is still here. Jarvan gets killed by the shark. I stab Nami in the brains, little fish brains. She dies. While meanwhile, the Vayne never even had to show up in the fight and pretty much took out all those towers in the inhibitor. And with that, the enemy team surrenders and gives us the victory. Hooray for Fizz in his first team battle.